Good morning. So I'm gonna go over the 90-day fiance like I've been doing because I think it's easier from my memory because I'm getting old. So we are on the 90-day fiance, and this one is called. Let me see. Wait a minute. 90. Oh, Private Eyes. It came on May 3rd. So it starts out with Lisa, baby girl Lisa, and Usman. And this is when she storms off and she's like, oh, I'm not a Hausa woman, you know, I'm an American. Is it me, or do y'all hate when she tries to have that accent? My own life. Girl, who are you talking to? You are a white woman in Africa. You don't have an accent. Stop it. So he's trying to convince her that you have to kind of conform to the Hausa African traditions and like be a submissive wife. She ain't gonna do that. So he could just let that go. Nice try, wrong person. So they agree to disagree, and she said 60-40. He said I'll try, and they move on. Now we're up to the part where Ed and Rose are at the pool. Now you already know how I feel about Ed. Sorry, Big Neck Ed and Rose. She clearly wants a better life for her son. She clearly wants him to be happier, financially stable, and she's like she told him about he told Ed told Rose about sister asking him for money, and she was like, I didn't know anything about it, but she forgives him for not telling her because she loves him, blah blah blah. So they're in the pool. It's still gross because he talks to her like she's his daughter, and it's just not what it's supposed to be. So we're gonna move on from that because they about to break up because he's now telling her, I don't want no kids. I have enough money, love, and time for you and your son, and that's it. And she says she wants to have two. Now you know good and well she only wants two more kids so she can be financially stable for 18 years times two. So they ain't gonna work out. And we've seen from the blogs and videos that she's saying he only was with her for the fame and yada yada yada. So they ain't together. No spoiler. So she's gonna take time and try to, get her thoughts together and say like, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe this isn't what I can do to be with you, because she wants kids. You want two more kids in the situation you in, that's not gonna happen. You want two more kids with an American, that can possibly happen. But that's neither here nor there. So I'm fast forwarding, and we are on. Let's see where they at with Stephanie and oh, I forget the girl's name, and they're going to um. Hold on, I'm gonna show you the video because I can't remember the girl's name. Hold on, them. So they're gonna go to her parents' house in Australia and tell them that, hey, I'm bisexual and yada yada yada, and I'm gonna break it to them with you. That's kind of a big step. Like, you want to come out to your parents in a private way. I feel like, my personal opinion, not yours, just mine. So you don't have to like it or agree. If she's more comfortable coming out with somebody, great. If she's not, great. But I think on national TV with a person they just met and a new person that may not be in her life, especially as much they've been arguing, might not be the best idea. But you do you, because I'm a damn sure do me. And Steph is not like, I don't know if she's like into her like that because she just don't want to be lesbianized. She just don't. So she's getting them like, she claims to Bath and Body Works. Now I don't know if they don't have a Bath and Body Works in Australia, but she bought them like hand soap and um, candles and lotion, which was nice. Um, so they go over to her parents' house, and they're just talking about it. And I still don't think that Steph is cool with this whole lesbian situation. So we gonna move on from that. So they get to her parents' house, and that's when it stops, and then they go into Yolanda, Yolanda. Williams is not a person. Williams is not a man's first name. I don't know why it's so hard for her to believe this. So now her kids are trying to do a reverse Google search. Now, y'all know good and well she don't know a phone number, so Google search is beyond her realm of common sense. So they find nothing. And she keeps saying, no, no, this is not him. I know him. Y'all don't know him like I know him. Girl, you don't know him because you only talk to him on the phone. You ain't seen a video of him or nothing. But he's able to upload pictures. Why does not say, hmm. So they're showing her all the pictures that came up with the same picture, and it's like handsome hunk, and her daughter Carol's like, ma, ma. But she's just like, no, it's not true. She's still delusional, and I don't know if I feel bad for her or if I'm just like, you have got to be acting for the camera. You got to be, because there's no way that you really, really, really believe after all these things the kids are showing you that he's real. Like, okay, but we're gonna move on because I get so frustrated with people who don't have common sense, people who don't understand the truth when it's right in your face. Like, why do you try to resist the truth? Like, I get it, it might hurt you, but wouldn't you rather be hurt now than later and go over to wherever you think he live and nobody meets you? I'm gonna move on because I'm getting real all up in here. It's getting real hot. And let's see. We're gonna go past, and we are on. Let me see. Who is this? Varia. I don't. They're boring. I can't deal with them because I don't know. The situation is just weird to me. They don't seem like they're really into it. She's weird. He's weird, and they're just not. I don't know. You tell me. Is it me? Bavaria and this guy is just not from the Ukraine. And now Ash and Avery are on the boardwalk, and Avery is really concerned about what Ash was saying. You should have been concerned on day one. And Ash is leaving her, and the producer's like, where you going? You gotta still film. And he's trying to take off the video camera, the audio equipment, and he's just pissed off because he's embarrassed because he looks stupid doing this doggone seminar for nothing. Wasn't nobody hearing what you was doing? And it came to find out on the blogs that he took somebody else's seminar and tried to duplicate it and twist it into his own words, and that's why he got flustered and frustrated and just walked off because he effed up. Because who in the middle of a seminar picks up their phone and be like, oh wait, no, yeah, what is this your notes? Because this is your notes you should have had in your hand the whole time. He's just like, oh, she tries to strip me down and put me down, and I kind of agree to a certain extent. You agree that you're down. Your seminar didn't work out, so you feel like you failed. And she is just attacking you with questions and questions and questions, and it's not the time. Maybe you should pause and wait. Give it maybe some hours till it dies down, because it's not the right time right now, and that's why I think he's feeling attacked. And I think that he's feeling overwhelmed because it's like, it just happened. Give me a day, 12 hours to just calm down. And she is just going in. I mean, yes, you're on a time frame to get out of the country and make a decision, but at the same time, you still got to give him time. So, yeah, go ahead and fuss and fight and go through the back and forth. Oh, now we with David and Lana. He comes back from not meeting whoever this is, and his friend picks him up and he tells him what happened, and then he tells his friend he wants to hire, oh, excuse me, a private investigator in Russia, and he wants his friend who is Russian to help him translate. So the man comes back. This is from my memory because I'm not doing it right now. The man comes back and says, everything you gave me is basically fake. Everything you gave me does not match up. This is typical in Russia, Ukraine. Like, people do this all the time. Why? And then he's trying to fight with his friend who's trying to translate. And she's like, no, I'm sorry. Just, take it as a loss and move on. No, no, he's getting all pissed. What you mad at me for? I'm trying to help you out. You called me. You called me. And he just doesn't believe that this is not his girl. And he's going to get his feelings hurt. Everybody's telling him the signs, and he just wants to believe that for 7 years he hasn't been lied to. And I guess it's the same situation as Yolanda, but you got to cut the shit out. You too old. You are too old to act like something's going to change. You haven't video chatted with her. You're only able to talk to her on the app. You can't even use WhatsApp with her. Like, come on. Like, and then now it's going to when Usman and baby girl Lisa go over to the embassy, to the, I guess, the department to get the marriage license that he was supposed to do before and he didn't do. And they tell him they need her divorce decree. She don't have it. Why? Because he ain't tell her that she needed to bring it. And she don't have nobody can get it to them. Oh, God. And then she's like, oh, you didn't sing to me today. Do I gotta sing to you every day? Oh, God. I don't know. It's just awful. Her random accent and her randomness just takes a piece of my soul each time. But, that ain't my life. That's not my story. So do I care? Not really. But as a watcher, so we gonna move on. Because she don't have what they need. And she's mad at him because she asked him and he didn't do it. So she's pissed. Now we're back at Avery and, no, sorry, Steph and her parents. And she's telling her parents that, she's actually her partner, which is a good thing. I mean, she told them, she got it off her chest. That's cool. And the parents were so. I like her parents because her parents were just down to earth and cool and just joking. And the father was like, okay, so you want a fortune cookie? Like, he was basically like, so that's your choice. So, like, and it was a good it was a good response for somebody who was nervous about it, and your parents took it and digested it and didn't feel no kind of way about you, and it just helped her fear, which was really ideal, and maybe it gave other people who watch courage to do the same thing. So now she wants Steph to do the same thing with her parents. That ain't gonna happen. They're gonna find out when the show airs on TV because she's not gonna tell her parents. But I really, really enjoyed this scene because they were really nice people and didn't care about her sexuality as parents should, because it's your child's life as an adult and they're just letting you in on a piece of their life as to what they're doing. So it don't matter. Okay, so they leave and they're going through the next season, starts in June. I like that 90 Day Fiancé doesn't keep you waiting for months at a time. That they go like back to back and give you like 2 weeks maybe of downtime. So I like that. Because this is a really addictive show and you get sucked in. You're like, what the fuck's going on? Like, how can y'all be so stupid? But, whatever. So they're back at the scene with David and they're telling him no, and he's just upset and he's lying to himself and he's not believing it. I just talked about that, so I'm not going to talk about it no more. So now Big Neck Ed is getting up and he's looking around the whole resort looking for Rose. And she just needed time. She left and she walked away. My question is this. You in the hotel room with whoever. They in the same bed as you. Do you sleep that hard that you couldn't feel her get out the bed? And hear a door close? Hear a bathroom toilet flush? A sink faucet run? How did you not hear that? I'm here for the show as much as you are, but come on. That don't make no sense. But Rose is light, but she ain't that light for you to just not hear her. And let me see. I'm going to fast forward some more because I'm almost to the end of it now. But overall, these people are crazy, batshit crazy. I don't think any of them are gonna last. Like I said before, if some of them might last, it might be Ash and Avery because she might suck it up and deal with it. But who knows? Oh, it's going to Tom and Darcy. Who cares? Darcy, you're thirsty. Tom is with somebody else. Move on. Darcy needs to find what's the boy's name? Her sister Stacy's Florian's friend, and that's what she needs to date somebody over there because maybe they're nicer. And I still don't know why Avery wants to meet Ash's ex-wife. For what? For what? She don't owe you nothing. Um, but that's my comments on last week's episode, and we'll talk about it